Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna do a little get ready with me, life update catch up, mixed in with like answering some questions about my cruise that I went on. So without further ado, let's get into it. So today I'm getting ready to shoot some content. I have like some videos for Vibe with A to do, which is going to include like the EDC lineup. Also have a podcast to record for my coaching business. And I think I'm also going to do Ubby Dubby's lineup today too. I got a couple requests for that. What am I doing? I'm going to do foundation first. But just some life updates before we get into like the cruise and everything. Things have been going well post vacation. I feel like normally after a vacation, I'm very much like scatterbrained, have to get back into like the routines and everything. By the way, I'm just using this Sephora Matte Perfection Tinted Moisturizer as my foundation. And of course, as I'm doing my chin, I just remembered I did not do primer. We're all over the place, it's okay. But yeah, I've just been like getting back into things. I feel like, you know, I feel like spring is my new year. Like I feel like a brand new person every time April rolls around. I don't know what it is. I just do not align with New Year's being our new year because I still feel like it's winter. Things just, you know, are not vibing at all in my life usually. And I'm always like so reflective, and like the past 3 months have just been like absolutely crazy with like life stuff going on and like just being really hard on myself and all this stuff. And so I love the energy of April. And so getting back from the cruise, it's just been like feeling really good about things. I've been feeling this just like energy about things again. I've been feeling really optimistic. There's been some things that have been aligning, so it's all been really good so far post vacation. And you know, as I mentioned, like I didn't drink on vacation. I just fully relaxed, and that was like the first time that that's happened in a very long time. And so yeah, things have just been really good. I'm trying to think about the last time I updated you guys besides the cruise, and that was like beginning of March. So that was like, you know, after dealing with the death of a friend, which like, you know, that's always going to be something I'm dealing with. It's just not something I'm going to be like, you know, publicizing all the time, because it's just like, yeah, I lost a friend, and you know, I don't feel like I need to be posting about it all of the time. So like a lot of the stuff is just happening, you know, behind the scenes, because I'm still thinking about her. We're doing a memorial for her in May, which is the same weekend as like EDC and like Seismic weekend. So I am really glad that I'm not going to EDC, because I wouldn't have been able to attend her celebration of life that we're doing for her. So yeah, that's gonna be an interesting, crazy weekend, because I'll go to Seismic Friday and Saturday, and then I'm literally gonna hop on a plane on Sunday, go to San Diego, celebrate her, be with friends, and then literally hop on a plane and fly back. So that's kind of like what I'm looking forward to right now. I'm in a very like head down, hibernating, focus kind of mood. I feel like I'm just like really integrating a lot of things and just like really trying to grow in a lot of different ways, whether that be like personal development in my business. Like there's just a lot of stuff going on, so it's just really requiring me to like just focus, you know, and not be doing too much. And like this past weekend, I just literally relaxed. Tarte Shape Tape as my concealer. I feel like it's been leaking. It's been really annoying lately. Normally I don't apply it like this, but it's been leaking, so I'm just gonna go in with this. But yeah, that's really what's been going on in my world. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. April, I feel like, is gonna be a really good month so far. It does have good energy to it. And then this always sets us up for, you know, Taurus season. My favorite season, my birthday season. I'm gonna be turning 28 which like even on the cruise, it was very much like, yeah, we're like older adults now, just like mid to late 20s, but like now 28 is definitely like edging those late 20s, you know what I mean? See what my Tarte Shape Tape is doing? And I don't know why this is happening, but I love my Shape Tape. So yeah, that's just like very, very crazy to me that I'll be turning 28, but it's gonna be a good birthday. I already know it because we got Charlotte DeWitt, we got Lily Palmer. I'm even gonna try and go see Salute because he's gonna be here a couple days after my birthday. So like, we're gonna do it big for 28. That's kind of like a little vibe check, what's been going on in my world. I hope you guys are also doing fantastic and you're ready for festival season. Festival season's so light for me this year that I'm just like very happy about it. It feels really good to like, you know, only be focused on going to a certain amount of events. So, you know, going to Seismic Dance Event, going to Electric Forest, then going to Seismic Dance Event. And I might go to like New York sometime this year. I think we're looking at August. Might go to Denver at some point because I have a friend, Brandon. We met in college and it's going to be our 10-year anniversary this year because it'll be 10 years since I entered college, which is so crazy. So yeah, it feels very nice. Let's talk about the cruise. Let me get questions up here. I'll do a little bit of setting powder. Okay. First question I have is, how did you decide on which company to go to and what locations you wanted to visit? So if you guys watched my cruise vlog, we went on a Royal Caribbean 7-night Western night cruise or something, and the ship was called Wonder of the Seas, which is like the biggest cruise ship that they have. It's the newest one that they have as of right now. They're already building another one. And so the way we landed on that one was Chase picked it. And I think he picked it, I don't know if he'd been on Royal Caribbean before, but I think he just knew like that's, you know, some of the best of the best, right, when it comes to cruise ships. And so he picked Royal Caribbean and he's the one that brought it to me. And then I think they were running a sale that day or something like that. And we landed on that one because we're in Texas and they do have, you know, cruises that do leave out of Galveston, which is a couple hours from us. And so, I don't know, he just like landed on that. And then we decided to go out of Florida instead. That way we could do a longer vacation. And then in terms of picking places, I think we just like the itinerary more of like going to the Bahamas and having a day at sea, then Jamaica and Haiti. And like when you go to Royal Caribbean's website and you go into the cruises, it like breaks it down. Like they have their shit together. So you can really look into all of the locations. We watched a bunch of YouTube videos. We maybe slept on it and then we booked it the next day. So we did just like a little bit of research and then, you know, decided which ones we wanted to go to and then like booked it right away. And they do such a good job in terms of like giving you info. Their app is really cool for the actual trip, where it just gives you like, you know, the daily itinerary and like things to know and stuff. And yeah, all the activities that they have. Like, I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I think I'm a converted Royal Caribbean stan. Like I would definitely do Royal Caribbean again. I don't know much about the other ones, but that's just me. Next question we have is what you wish you knew before going. And honestly, I don't think there was anything. I think I overpacked. I think the only thing was that I overpacked like casual clothes and workout clothes. So like I wish I wouldn't have packed that much. But honestly, like there wasn't anything that I didn't expect or that I wish I knew. I think one of the things just to prepare for is like people do save their pool seats and pool chairs and stuff. And like that can get really annoying. Like, we never actually went on any of the pools on the pool deck because there was just like a lot of kids. And I felt just like weird about it. I don't know. I wish that they had like an adult pool that was outside that only adults could go in, because a lot of them were just like kiddie pools, and like if they weren't kiddie pools, people still had their kids in them, which is fine. It's just kind of like, you just kind of want to relax. You just kind of want to vibe. They did have like an adult section, and those did have pools in them. They just didn't get sun. They just had like a shade, which like it still got sun, but it was like covered kind of sun. So I don't think there was anything else I wish I knew. I felt pretty safe the whole time. You know, once you do get on the boat, things are going to cost money, whether it's alcohol, whether it's drinks, whether it's other stuff, like some of the activities you have to pay for, excursions you have to pay for. I definitely would recommend, like, you don't have to book the excursions unless there's one you really want to do. When we went to the Bahamas, we literally just got off the boat, got onto a ferry that was like $5 going to the island, $5 coming back. And then, like, you know, we just went to a public beach, right? Whereas like if we paid for like the $100 per person excursion, right, like that was a lot more. So I'm really glad that we didn't book any of the excursions, and we kind of just like vibed and figured it out when we got there. You definitely can do that depending on where you go. Next question was, is it packed or are there enough quiet getaway spaces? Honestly, even the days at sea, it only felt packed at the pools, which is like fair. Everyone wants to be around water, but I never really felt super packed, except for like when we're getting on the boat. When we were getting on the boat, there was just a lot going on. Everyone like was in the main area on deck 5 or deck 6, deck 5, and like that was super overwhelming. But then once people were able to like go to their rooms and stuff, it was fine. But at first we were like, okay, there's like a lot of people and we don't know what we're doing, you know? But even the days at sea never really felt too packed. Even if like a chair wasn't open right away for us to sit at, we were able to like wait and get one. We ate at like the main dining rooms, and that was super easy to always do. We always found a seat for like breakfast, for lunch. Like we never really had any issues. Also, for the days that you can get off, you know, you might be able to dock off at like 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. We waited just like an hour, got breakfast. That way we didn't have to wait to get off the boat. We literally could just walk off of the boat. I never really felt claustrophobic. I never got seasick or anything like that. I was very glad. I've only gotten a little bit seasick once, and that was on Holy Ship, which I'll talk about. There's a couple of questions about festival cruises and stuff. Next question is, did you do excursions or were you on the ship the entire time? We did get off the boat. We didn't do any excursions. So the first day was Perfect Day at xoxo. That's like Royal Caribbean's branded kind of island experience. We didn't get off. It was super gloomy, not the vibe. We were like, eh. And it was also the first day of vacation, you know what I mean? So I kind of was like, I don't really want to do much, you know? So we ended up going to like the adult area and just hung out there the whole most of the day, which was actually like super nice and relaxing. They had these super comfortable like lounger chairs that you could like spread out in and stuff. So that was nice. And then the next day was Nassau. So we did get off. We didn't do like a paid excursion. We kind of just figured out our own stuff. And then we had a day at sea. Then we had Jamaica, so we did get off, and then we just asked, like, you know, the people that were directing us in taxis. We were like, what's the best like beach to go to? And I think it's called 867 or 876, one of those. And it was a private beach club. It ended up being $10 a person or something like that. But it was a private beach. And if you guys saw in the clip, like there was a slide, there was a rock climbing little inflatable wall thing, and it was a private beach and it was so nice. The beach we went to in the Bahamas was like your typical public touristy beach, which was fine. I mean, the other beaches you had to pay a lot more for privacy. So we really enjoyed that about Jamaica, and that was really nice. And then in Haiti, so Labadee, this is like a section of the island that Royal Caribbean, I believe, owns. So it's very safe. It's marked off. It has, you know, their branded stuff set up for you. They do have excursions and stuff. But again, we were just like, let's just see what happens. And like, we thought we had to rent a beach chair and like you didn't. So like we got by, right? Like we didn't feel the need to do like super adventure-y things. Like I like doing adventure-y stuff, but I was kind of like, I've done zip lining, I've done parasailing, like I'm kind of okay. Like I'm kind of fine with just vibing and just chilling, you know? Like have to wait for my mascara to dry before I do my setting spray. Someone else, let's see, there was another like experience question. Best bag to bring when you get off of the ship and explore. So again, we didn't do like anything too intense. So I just brought like I had like a LaCroix canvas bag, that like tote bag that I could fit like my towel in and anything I might need. Had we done like hiking or like anything like that, I might have brought like a backpack or something, but we literally just got off the boat, went to the beach, and that was it. So I just brought like a beach bag, tote bag with me, and that was it. And that's pretty much what I saw like across the board. We have like 3 more questions, but first, my all-nighter Urban Decay setting spray. I didn't see the products for anything else, sorry. This is the brush palette I use. I think I just got this from Ulta. It works for me. And this has like highlighter too in it. It's all broken. I've had it for a while. I've been using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I like it. I feel like it does a good job with my eyelashes. My eyeshadow palette, we don't support this person anymore, but it's a Morphe palette. You can take your guesses. I still have this palette, but it's just because I love the gold. I need to get a different palette, I know, but we're not gonna say it. And then yeah, Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. I'm still really not a makeup girly, but I think I found the products that I really like and it works for me. We're gonna double check. Ooh, this hair needs some help. I might touch it up while we're here. Next question was, did you ever find friends your age? I feel like that's the downside of cruises for our age. So if you do one of the shorter cruises going out of like Galveston or even Miami, we heard that like that's more of like a younger crowd and like party one. I think it just depends on the cruise that you pick. We did not meet anyone our age. I think we saw a couple people, but we just didn't have a chance to connect with them because a lot of people were either with family, right? Like it was a big family trip and they were with their family. We did meet a couple from San Antonio and they were like 10 years older than us, but they were super nice. Because when you go to dinner, you kind of get placed in the same section and like near the same people. So you kind of like start to see the same people like that. But no, we never found anyone our age, which it's fine. It happens. It's okay. Honestly, it was good quality time for Chase and I. Honestly, my hair is vibing. So let's just answer the final 2 questions that I have. This person asked, will you be doing an EDM cruise in the future? So I have done one. I've done Holy Ship 2019. I'll put the vlogs here. Honestly, one of the best experiences of my entire life, and I think it's kept me from doing other ones because that was just a top tier experience for me. And so while Holy Ship is now Holy Shipwrecked, I have thought about doing that, but we just haven't been able to. Groove Cruise, I would love to do, but they put Groove Cruise in such interesting times of the year. Like it's usually in January or in October, and like both of those are just never really good months for me to do. Like my ideal cruise would be probably like a November, December type cruise. January, I just have to hit the ground running with like my business and stuff, and like it's a busy time. And October also is just kind of like a busy time before winter comes too. So yeah, it's definitely very interesting timing. I would love to do Groove Cruise, but it's just like the timing that it happens. But another question I got was, you going to EDC? And I'm not going to EDC. And you know, my boyfriend and I were really excited to hear about this. We're not going this year because we had the cruise already booked, and this cruise basically went to a lot of the places that EDC is going to. But if it all goes well with EDC this year, we would love to go back next year and give that a try. We were talking to like our friends about it, and you know, the time of year works. We know Insomniac would do a really great job of it. You know, For those that don't know, Insomniac did run Holy Ship for like 2 years because it was under Hard Events. So they know how to curate it. And usually with like, you know, these festivals, they do partner with a company that specifically does like festival cruises and stuff. So I feel like it's going to be really cool. And like festival cruise ships are so much fun because it's just nonstop music. You get to meet your favorite artists and sunrise sets, like you're all contained in this one experience. And it's just so beautiful and so much fun. I got a total of 8 hours of sleep when I went to Holy Ship, and that was like a 3-night cruise, maybe, I want to say 3-night, 4-night cruise. So it's a wild time for sure. I highly recommend doing a festival cruise at some point. It was really nice to do like a vacation, restful, restorative cruise. Like we had the best time, and yeah, I just came back feeling so refreshed and rejuvenated, and like I feel excited filming videos again and doing content and like all this stuff. So that is it for today's video. Thanks for getting ready with me. Would love to keep doing these and updating you guys in the future. I hope you enjoyed the cruise vlog. And if you have any more questions, definitely let me know. If you did enjoy today's video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to vibe with me. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.